Uh, uh, it's 3rd and 12 here. We're gonna go, uh, 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 screen to Devon A. Chain, 3rd and 12 to hit Devon A. Chain on the screen. We'll get the 12 yards. Uh, uh, do I look like a guy who's trying to save his job? Do I look like an idiot? Or do I look like an idiot? Because that's how Mike McDaniel's looking on the sideline. He's looking like a complete idiot who can't call an offense, who is trying to save his job by trying to beat another 1-5 team, trying to beat the second or third or the fifth. Well, I don't even know how to assess them because the Dolphins are the worst team in the league. But they're trying to beat another bad team, a team with a rookie quarterback. Or you dress like an idiot, or you dress like someone trying to save your job, or you dress like an idiot, or you calling plays like someone trying to save their job, or you calling plays like an idiot. Well, guess what? Mike McDaniel was an idiot in both ways, no matter which ways you put it. It didn't matter. It truly didn't matter. He's over here dressed like he's in negative 100-degree weather, looking deep down his play sheet, knowing damn well he's going to call the same exact play he's been calling for 7 weeks straight. A screen to Devon A. Chain. Something to Devon A. Chain. Something here. Something Tua can't do. It doesn't matter. The whole shit sucked. This was embarrassing, especially embarrassing by the two idiots that are always being talked about. The two idiots who are trying to save their jobs. More so Mike McDaniel, because Tua is making $50 million and gets to go home to his kids, so it doesn't really matter. But more so Mike McDaniel. This was a completely embarrassing game by the two people who were extended for the good 2022, good 2023 beginning of the season that they had. And now the last 2 years, they've absolutely pissing down their leg. And this was the final straw. This is it. This is it. If Stephen Ross cannot look at this, cannot look at Mike McDaniel dressed like this on the sideline, just like a complete idiot, calling complete idiot plays, I can call better plays off of a Madden playbook and get more points on the Browns defense and allow less points on the Browns defense, which is a different story for the defense, than the coaching staff did this game, and I can guarantee you that. Because this was absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing by everybody, whether it's Mike McDaniel, Tua, Weaver, the defense, the personnel, the GM, the owner. It's completely embarrassing. And if Stephen Ross can't sit down after he sat down and watched this game, can't sit down and fire somebody after this, I don't know what they have against him. I don't know what they have against him. Chris Greer, he has the whole lawsuit thing against, what is it, DEI or black something involving minorities with Brian Flores. You can't fire Chris Greer. What does Mike McDaniel have against you? Because after that, you fire him too. You fire him too. And after that, you release Tua for all I care. $50 million dead money, $700 million dead money. No one cares. Get him off the team, and he's taking up a roster spot because he couldn't even reach over 100 passing yards in this shit game. He threw 3 picks. Threw picks. He played his team out of the game. He played his team out of the game. It was awful. Quinn Ewers came in for 2 series and put up half of his passing yards. How is that possible? Quinn Ewers hasn't played a snap all season, just became the second string quarterback, and came in, threw up a heave, and he halved your passing yards. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Can't even talk about the game. Can't even talk about how the refs hold us in the first half on that PI, that ghost PI by Minka Fitzpatrick. That should have been a pick. Can't even talk about that because Dylan Gabriel was able to win the game 31-6. The Browns were able to win the game 31-6 by 25 points, absolutely smoking the Dolphins. Smoking the Dolphins. By the way, the Browns 1-5. 1-5 rookie quarterback. Dylan Gabriel was able to managely win the game by putting up 116 yards because the Dolphins can get ran over by Judkins, throw their way out of the game because Tua can't throw his way into the game. This team sucks. And while this team sucks, while the play on the field sucks, we got Mike McDaniel, looking at his playbook, looking at his play sheet that he should just been thrown in the trash by week 3. And all it says is screen and A-chain. Or running right up the tackles when we have no tackles, while we have no guards. This shit is putrid. Putrid. Losing 31-6 to the Cleveland Browns. Can't even put up a fight. Can't even make it a 2-score game. A 3-score game. No, it's a 4-score game. Want us to have hope. How do you not fire somebody? How do you not fire somebody on the field? Just go on the field in the fourth quarter and just fire somebody. I'm surprised the special teams coordinator at least hasn't been fired. We finally got Tua benched, which was the only thing I could praise Mike McDaniel for this whole game. The only thing I could praise the head coach for this whole game is finally benching Tua. Finally put it in his brain that there's some repercussions to playing this bad, to giving up the games every single time, to throwing this many picks, to not looking like you give a shit on the sideline, to looking like, okay, it's all free and all cool because I get to go into my kids. And no, I don't throw picks in bunches, but I threw 3 straight. It's over. It's over. It's another 4 years that we're going to have to wait, and we're still going to have to wait to the end of this season to see some type of improvement because the owner is too scared to fire the GM, the defensive coordinator, the head coach, whoever the hell he wants to fire, and he's too busy with F1, too busy with putting in pickleball and tennis courts into the damn Hard Rock Stadium, trying to improve that and make that a billion trillion dollar stadium. Who gives a shit? He doesn't care about his main project. He does not care about the Miami Dolphins. He's just accepting the profits that he's getting from us idiotic fans. It's over. It's over. It's stupid. It's stupid. Look, when we started losing all these games against the Colts, against the Patriots, against the Bills, Mike McDaniel, no problem. You know what? Mike McDaniel was, yes, I had concern. Yes, there's probably better options out there, but I was willing to. How about let's just move on from Tua because Tua obviously sucks. I've been a Tua sucks since day one. And then he proved me wrong a little bit in 2022, 2023. With those performances, you can only accept that you were being proved wrong. But guess what? It wasn't. It was just an offense, a new offense that was new, fresh, and hot. And everybody caught on to it. And it was an offense based around his weaknesses, based around not showing his weaknesses, just his strengths, which are very limited. He has more weaknesses than he has strengths, especially now with the concussions, with the hip injuries. Tua has become straight ass, just like he was before, but he's become even more ass than before. But then I was willing with Mike McDaniel. Why don't we just let him ride? Maybe we can get him a quarterback. It'll be decent because Mike McDaniel's been calling some good games. But after this, I am far off of any ship Mike McDaniel, of keeping Mike McDaniel, of keeping Tua, of letting Chris Greer do something. I am far off any of that. I'm far off any of that. What I'm for right now is relocating the team to North Dakota and calling them the North Dakota presidents or Rushmores or something. And at the same time, shipping Mike McDaniel, Tua, Chris Greer, Stephen Ross all to Antarctica. That's what I'm for. That's the only option I can care about. That's the only option that'll get me excited. Because it's about time with all of them. It's all of them. All of them were on borrowed time before the season, didn't seem to care, and now guess what? The time's expired. It's over. Tua, what is it? A 24.1 QBR this game? 100 yards passing? 3 interceptions? Throwing them straight to the defense. The first one. Okay, it's only an 11-point game coming out of half. We get the ball, we score here, make it a 1-possession game. Nope, overthrow to Von H, and Von H has to try to do everything. Bumble, stump. Can't catch the ball himself. Right into the hands of defense. Pick six. Get out of here. The only person I liked was Kenneth Grant this game. Because he sucked all season. He was making me question whether we should have picked him in the first round. And he came out, he did some good shit. But that's it. Come out, interception. Pick six. Then we punt the ball. Then we force the punt. Turnover on downs. Fucking garbage. That's what it is. And then before that, before going into half, 2 was over here fumbling around the ball and shit. Then in the fourth quarter, we force a punt. Interception. Touchdown. Interception. Does that sound like a $50 million quarterback? Playing against the 1-5 Browns, throwing for 100 yards and 3 picks and then getting benched? No, it doesn't. This team is far gone. This organization is far gone. It's over. I don't even know what it's over. It's been over. Everything's been over. Hope has been over. McDaniel era is over. The Tua era should be over. Chris Greer era has been over. It's just a dead corpse running the team at this point. because he's not really doing anything besides sitting there and making us more over. I'm not even making sense at this point. It doesn't make sense. Because there's no notes going into this video besides the Dolphins suck. Besides the Dolphins are 1-6 and lost to the 1-5 Browns and lost to the Panthers and almost blew the game to the Jets and blew the game to the Patriots and blew the game to the Bills and blew the game to the Chargers. And then we got people blaming each other after these games. And Tua, Jesus. Tua, first off, after last week's loss against the Chargers, rough loss. Blames leadership. Oh, who's the leader? He's the leader. So he's also blaming other people in the locker room, pointing fingers in the locker room, saying these people aren't showing up to these meetings. No one wants meetings with this team. This team is far over. Who wants to be sitting in a meeting with Mike McDaniel? Who wants to sit in a meeting led by Tua or whoever, whatever shitty player is leading the meeting? No one wants to sit in those meetings. And he throws the team under the bus. Tua's lost the locker room. Now after this loss, I'm damn sure Mike McDaniel's lost the locker room. After his last 2 weeks' performance from the defense, I'm pretty sure Anthony Weaver lost his defense. It's over. It's over. We got two idiots. Tua and Mike McDaniel over here running around just losing games. Two idiots running around losing games, blaming people who don't know what to do. And those idiots are controlled by another bigger idiot in Chris Grier, who puts the idiots, the players, on the field. Who puts the trash cans like Jack Jones, who can't defend a cone, who will commit PI against a cone, or we have other defenders that are just undisciplined and will do whatever and can't make a damn simple wrap-up tackle. And we have those players implemented by another bigger idiot who can't fire the two idiots and Chris Grier. It's all just a total, complete mess and a dumpster fire. It's over. It's stupid, too. It's stupid. Dylan Gabriel had 116 yards passing and was able to the Browns were still able to beat us 31-6. 31. 30, not 17-6. 31-6. They put up 30 on our head. And we only scored 6. We didn't score a touchdown against the Browns. A touchdown. You would think we would have them punt the ball away enough for us to score a damn touchdown. No, we didn't score a touchdown. We scored 2 field goals, and we got lucky on one of them because the Browns touched our long snapper. Other than that, it would have been 31-3. Fucking can't wait till we play the Falcons next week. I cannot wait till the Dolphins play the Falcons next week. Whether it's Mike McDaniel running in there, I hope he gets fired on Friday. I hope Chris Grier gets fired. I hope the whole organization goes up in flames this Monday. But even if it is the same people running out there on Sunday, I hope it's Quinn Ewers. Tua needs to be sat. It's over. He's $50 million. Who cares? He sucks. There's no recovering him. Unless we get a damn wizard out there to put spells on his hip, to put spells on his head to get his head straight, and to put spells on his mentality, then it's just not all carefree. You're going to pay $50 million to be a great quarterback, not just a good quarterback, not a bad quarterback, not a mid quarterback, a great quarterback, which he's far from. And on Sunday, I hope Mike McDaniel shows up in the most goofiest fit if he's still there, so I can make fun of him some more, so I can go in the closet and try to mimic his fit again. And I hope Quinn Ewers lights up the place. And if it's Tua, I hope he stinks up the place. And no matter what, I hope Bijan Robinson runs all over our defense. And I hope we lose all the games throughout the rest of the season. Because they put the schedule graphic up. It was brutal. It was the Falcons, the Ravens. We're probably going to get Lamar Jackson back. The Commanders somewhere in there. The Bills. It's brutal. It's over. The whole season's been over. Everything's over. It doesn't matter. But no matter what, hope we lose out throughout the rest of the season. I hope Chris Grier's still the GM in the offseason so we can just blow that draft also, and the Dolphins could blow the next year's under McDaniel and Grier because who gives a shit anymore? Whatever. It's at least we can find joy in laughing at how bad this team is. Screw everybody in this organization. Screw everybody that was on the field today. Screw every coach on the sideline. Because no matter what, in every aspect of the game, the Dolphins suck and they lost to the Browns 31-6. Completely unacceptable. Now I'm going to go in a deep, dark cave, dressed like Mike McDaniel, dressed like it's negative 100 degrees outside, and just lay down and look blankly at TikTok like Mike McDaniel does at his play sheet like there's going to be something new to pop up. Actually, here's Mike McDaniel after the game.
We'll have an important work week because we're not. I mean, if you are negatively affecting the football team routinely, I don't have a choice but to, assess a different player, and I have to coach a lot better as well. So we need. We're gonna find out.
No shit, you need to coach a lot better. You've been needing to coach a lot better since the end of last season. It's obvious already. You also need to. I don't want to make fun of people's speech. I don't know if it's a speech impediment or not, but you need to get your answers out a little bit faster there, bud, because time's ticking and people are sick of this already. Sick of the way you talk, sick of the way you dress, sick of the way you coach. Number one, and most importantly. But I'm not gonna lie, I did like what he said there. I did like what he said there. We gotta assess players, and people are negatively affecting the football team, and I hope that was directed at Tua because I'm tired of him too. I'm tired of him the most. Tired of Mike McDaniel. I don't even know. I'm tired of them all equal. Dolphins lose 31-6 in a completely embarrassing game. The worst loss of my lifetime, probably, because considering the Dolphins were actually trying to contend this season and become a wild card team, this is the worst loss of my lifetime. Simple as that. Dolphins lose. Another disappointing season. We start 1-6. We're gonna go 1-7, 1-8, 1-9, 1-10. Lose the rest of the games out, and until the whole organization change, which Stephen Ross is scared to do, this will be the result. Until that happens, until doomsday comes, which it seems like it's never going to. Simple as that. Peace out. Dolphins suck.